Charisse Monè't, and welcome to A Word on Books. I'm excited today to talk to you about a book by one of my favorite authors, Abbi Waxman. Abbi just released a book earlier this month, July 9th, 2019, called The Bookish Life of Nina Hill. This book was read, or narrated, I should say, by Emily Rankin. And this book was about 9 hours long, and it was released on Penguin Audio. Whether you listen to it or if you want to read a book, it was a really good book. It was an enjoyable book. I liked it because I didn't entirely see where it was going. As I was listening to the book, I thought the author was leading me down one path that I was going to be greatly disturbed by, but expected. Yet she led me down another one, which I thought was pretty awesome. So, first of all, shout out to Miss Emily Rankin. Her voice is very engaging. I enjoyed listening to her throughout from the beginning to the end. As far as the delivery or the way the book was written, I love how there were points that Miss Waxman left like a cliffhanger. And I was like, did I miss something? And I would go back and I didn't miss anything. But what I would discover is that she would fill in that blank a little bit later on. So it was kind of an anticipatory thing to this book. You wanted to know what was coming next, or what did I miss, and when was she going to tie this back up. So, Nina Hill. Nina Hill is a young lady that was raised by a single mom and worked in a bookstore and never knew her dad. As far as she was concerned, he was wherever doing whatever, period. Only to discover that her mother knew who her father was all along, and her dad dies, and he's left Nina in his will. So now all of a sudden, this young lady that was pretty much raised between her mother and a nanny, and as a solo kid, finds out that she has this huge, huge family out there. So the antics in that in itself were really interesting. I love the different relationships throughout this book. So you have the relationship with the mom, which is interesting, and you have to read it and or listen to it to determine why I would describe it as interesting. But the relationship with mom was pretty interesting. And then you have the relationship with some friends of hers. She's part of a trivia group. Then you have the relationship with the people that she worked with at the bookstore. And then you have the relationship with the new family. And then there's a relationship with a love interest in the book. There's also a relationship with Phil. I'm not going to tell you who Phil is, but her relationship with Phil was probably pretty freaking amazing. So, it is a very good book. It will make you smile. There were some points that I laughed out loud, but there was definitely a lot of smiling going on. I found it to be a really good book. I would say that this was about a 4.5 glass book, so cheers. Very good. My hat's off to Miss Abbi Waxman. You did it again. I enjoyed your book. Emily Rankin, your voice. Great choice of narration. Thank you so much. The simplicity yet the complexity of the story was really good. Again, The Bookish Life of Nina Hill, released on Penguin House. Whether you read it, hardcover, softcover, Kindle, or like me, listen to it audio because I love a good story, I say it's worth listening to. Thank you so much. And with that, always remember that without you, there is no me. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.